Good morning and welcome to this, our Earth Day celebration in Children's Chapel. I'm so glad you were able to join us today. I was thinking about the earth and about how grateful I am to God for all of the things that I see around me. This morning, I'm extra grateful to look out and see my tree. It's an Italian plum tree. And I see this every day when I wake up, and it reminds me of God and all that God gives us and all of the beauty of the world. I see the flowers that have come up in this season of spring, and by summer there will be plums. Sometimes we have birds in our house, and sometimes, like in the winter, the tree is barren but just as beautiful. I'm so grateful for all of God's creation. What are you grateful for today as you look around all of the earth? Andy Goldsworthy, a British artist and environmentalist, has said that we often forget that nature is part of us. We are not separate from nature. So when we lose our connection to nature, we might be losing our connection to ourselves. I wonder if he is right. In our book today, Here and Now, we'll explore that. How you and me and all of us all around, that we live because we are part of nature. Nature is in us. Nature is all around us. We can help nature. And on this Earth Day, let us remember that we are here as stewards, as caretakers of the earth. Here and Now, written by Julia Denos and illustrated by E.B. Goodall. Right here, right now, you are reading this book. The book is in your lap or in your hands, or you are watching it on a screen. You are sitting or you are standing or you are wrapped up in a bed. Under your bum, under your feet is a seat, a floor, or a cloud if you're on an airplane. And under all of these things is the earth, the grass and the dirt, the earthworms and the fossils and the rocks. And the earth is spinning in the middle of space. We don't know why, but it is. And you are too. Right here, right now, you are reading this book. Many, many things are happening. Rain is forming in the belly of a cloud. An ant has finished its home on the other side of the planet. Somewhere, a telephone is ringing, and an idea is blooming. Grass is pushing up through the cement. A friend you haven't met yet is sitting down to dinner. There are animals, wild ones and tame, living and breathing all around you. Muscles are growing, cities are growing, cuts and broken bones are sewing up and healing. Unseen work is being done. Right here, right now, you are becoming. Isn't it wonderful? An author's note. This book grew from a poem I'd written called In the Moment as part of my meditation practice. But instead of using the traditional in and out breath, I used words and page turns to help ground readers in their own moment. In that way, the book is a real-time meditation. Meditation is just another way of noticing, and noticing is a little bit like magic. It brings us just as we are into the present moment, just as it is. This freedom is a place I called Here and Now. It is a land well known by young children and plants and animals. It is a place where peace and possibilities root, a place where we feel connected to the greater unfolding story. Sometimes when our minds and bodies are busy, we forget how to get back. But all we need to do to return again is to notice the world around us. We don't need to sit down or stop what we are doing. We don't even need to close our eyes. Let's open our senses wide open. Right here, right now, you are reading this book, but the story hasn't ended. Like this moment, you are full of every possibility. What will your story be as it grows right from this spot, right where you are? On this Earth Day, I'm inviting you to look at nature, to look all around you at what God has created. Maybe you see the stars in the sky or the sun, the animals crawling around, the plants all around you. Maybe you see mom and dad and every living thing. Whatever you see, I'm inviting us to reflect. Reflect through art. What do we see? Or journal. What do we hear and see? Or maybe to listen. Listen quietly in our own backyards. Wherever you are, I invite you to reflect on all of God's kingdom on this Earth Day. Happy Earth Day, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day out in God's creation. Enjoy the day. Be grateful for all that you see and all that we live in. For God created not only nature and the earth, but ourselves. Let us be blessed in that creation from God. Amen.